Hi, my name is Jatek, and this is my Week 8 presentation of Tesla versus General Motors. So I'm going to go over the company overview between Tesla and General Motors. So Tesla was founded in 2003 and is headquartered in Palo Alto, California, and they have the energetic CEO Elon Musk. Tesla is in the automotive, energy production, and energy storage industry, so they produce Tesla cars, they have solar panels, and they also do other subsidiaries like SpaceX and other ventures like that. In 2019, Tesla posted $24.57 billion in revenue. There are 48,000 employees working at Tesla currently, and their vehicle output for 2019 was 367,500 vehicles. And now General Motors. They were founded in 1908 as a holding company and they're headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. They currently only now have four major car companies under their umbrella: Buick, GMC, Chevy, and Cadillac. They used to have more like Saturn, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, and Hummer, but due to like them having a bailout and the production of vehicles and sales, they end up moving away from those car companies and canceling production on those cars. But they still service them in their dealerships. In 2019, they had a revenue of $137 billion. They have 164,000 employees, and their vehicle output per year for the year 2019 is 7,718,000. As you can see, between the two companies, one has far many more employees. It's definitely a lot bigger, and one is definitely smaller. Um, and plus, General Motors has been around a lot longer also. So going into the customer analysis between Tesla and General Motors. So Tesla, they focus on middle to upper class, more affluent type of people that are like millennials that are environment conscious because they only produce electric vehicles. So that's like their main target range for customers. They also look for cost effective for customers who drive a lot because they're trying to save money with gas, have electric um, charging, and so forth. That is one thing that Tesla is like aiming towards for somebody that drives a lot because financially it's more sound to have an electric vehicle if you drive a lot more than you do like in the city where you're only driving like 5 miles or less in a day or sometimes in a week. The cost range of the vehicle is of Tesla is 35,000 up to 124,000. So 35,000 is the Model 3 that they just released a couple years ago, and goes up to 124,000 with the Model S and Model X. So Tesla is also focusing on tech-driven individuals that want integration. So Tesla, like being very techy, you have so much digital integration with the car, and it's so customer user friendly with like mobile apps for keys and like sending keys to other people. Like if you're away, that's one thing that's pretty cool about Tesla. And for loyalty for Tesla, they don't really have that big of a customer loyalty program. They only do like a referral program for Tesla. So if you refer someone to buy a Tesla and they do, you get certain months of free supercharging, which is pretty cool. And then finally, this is the most interesting aspect is Tesla spends zero on marketing. You don't see any commercials for Tesla. Their like dealerships are small, but they're very like modernized, but they don't have that many billboards or anything like that because they focus on the product. And if the product is good, there's brand awareness and there's a lot of customer loyalty. So there's word of mouth and so on. And then General Motors, on the other hand, they focus on lower to upper class. So as you can see, like GM's been around for a long time and they have like a very broad spectrum of cars. So that's one thing that I put down lower to upper class. And they produce in mass quantities. As you can see, like the vehicle output, they're always rolling, churning out cars. The cost range from vehicles are 12,000 to 100,000. And looking at that set, you can see it's definitely cheaper than Tesla. GM spends millions and millions of dollars on marketing. And we all know this because we see Super Bowl commercials like the one they had this year was the Hummer electric vehicle Super Bowl commercial. That's one car that they're bringing back. And for brand loyalty and customer loyalty, GM is known to have high customer loyalty with the boomer generation because those are like our parents and grandparents, because back then GM was one of the top tier cars and was very reliable. So there's a lot of brand loyalty with GM with that, and also the trucks. A lot of people are very brand loyal to certain trucks. For loyalty program, GM has a credit card where you can use it to get points, and they also have My GM Rewards, which is free. So anytime you get your car serviced, you get points, and also if you use your GM credit card, you get points. And then like also whenever you buy a car, they give you a certain amount of points also that can be redeemed for like free services and for accessories to buy for your vehicle. So the use of AI and data. So I'm going to start with Tesla first, which they are far more advanced than GM or any other vehicle, in my opinion, on the road. They first are the company to offer autonomy driving. So as you can see in this picture, the gentleman's not putting his hands on the steering wheel at all. So they offer fully autopilot driving, which they have probably up to like 20 cameras in the vehicle that do nanosecond analysis of each things that are incoming or outgoing. So this is big because it goes into my next bullet point, the FCD chip that they have in every Tesla vehicle. They send data to the mothership or the main headquarters to do an analysis on. So Tesla's auto driving, like you can just put it on, just drive on the highway, and like when you're changing lanes, you just put your changing lane signal on. It automatically will move over if there's no vehicles. Automatic start, stop, and go. So basically, like you see in the movies, it's auto driving. But for safety reasons, they make you like shake the wheel. So next thing, they have digital integration for customers for in-home software updates, mobile keys, and some in the vehicle. So for that, it connects to your Wi-Fi in your house, and if there's any software updates, it'll automatically upload those onto your vehicle, and you don't have to worry about that at all because like it's always updating and evolving because technology is always changing. And then for mobile keys, you don't even need like a key. Like we know we have like keyless entry and so forth. Like this is just on a mobile app. You can just put your phone onto the car, unlock it, start the car. And the other cool thing is like, say you're in a different city and your Tesla is 1,000 miles away, you can actually unlock and start your car from the mobile app if you have someone like your spouse, girlfriend, or a friend that needs to use your vehicle. And the summoning for the vehicle, they started doing like a remote control thing. So if you're parked like far away, you can click the button and it'll come back to you. GM, for them, like the main thing was GM uses OnStar for customer interaction. So if like you get into an accident, there's like the OnStar button, and like you'll have a person you can talk to, and like if you're in an accident, they'll call the cops or emergency vehicles. So they partnered with IBM to integrate OnStar with IBM Watson to do some analytics and AI mining. GM is using driving data to mine for advertisements for third parties, which very concerning. And GM is in the early stages of autonomy driving cars. Compared to Tesla, they've been in the industry for multiple years now, already far ahead with autonomy driving. And now GM, they have a couple electric vehicles, but now they're just getting more into like fully integrated electric vehicles. As you can see in this picture, that's from the Hummer commercial. They're releasing a fully electric vehicle Hummer. So for digital transformation, I would say Tesla has digitally integrated all aspects for the vehicle for the customers. They do completely online shopping. So you can have the car ordered online, put your deposit in, comes to your house, home delivery. Use the app for service appointments, and like I previously said, in-home software updates for the vehicle, and the mobile key and traveling passing off keys. General Motors, with their digital transformation, is mainly with OnStar. What they release, they have the capabilities in the vehicle, but you have to pay for the subscription, and they provide vehicle diagnostics, remote access, safety, and road hazard. And the main marketing scheme used was accidents and how it can actually save your life. So for digital maturity, Tesla is in the mature stages of maturity with all the integration they do and data analytics with the hub that they're always bringing in data from the car. And then they're the first to offer autopilot and self-driving. Elon Musk in the hiring process signs off on all the hiring. In one of the articles I read, they hired 2,000 new people. Elon Musk signed off on all of them. They hire out of high school and promote within, and there's huge work loyalty. General Motors, GM is in the developing stages of maturity. They took a step back with the bailout that they had. There's mass layoffs occurring, blue collar hiring for production, and they spend millions and millions of dollars for marketing share. These are my references. Thank you.